If you're seeing this message, this is for the sign of Gemini. All right, Gemini. What are some traits about yourself that you overlook, Gemini? What are some traits that you overlook? How fearless you are, how much of a warrior you are, how bold you are, how you have the old soul. Yes, you, Gemini. You come from a line of healers, herbalists, and wise folk. Their ancient knowing resonates today deep in your spirit. You will know yourself by knowing them. So for some of you, you have a warrior bloodline, okay? You come from a bloodline of people who are they're speakers, they're healers, they are very resilient. They're not afraid to face conflict and challenges while remaining committed to, goodwill and fearlessness. For some of you, it's time to tell your story. Your ancestors are wanting you to speak up, share your gifts with the world because you are the voice now. Who's going to tell it? Okay? And for some of you, you're meant to lead people into taking more risk in their life, or you're needing to take more risk. Okay? Because you come from a bloodline where they didn't have the resources, or times were just different, that they couldn't take certain risks. And it's like, you're needing to take certain risks. Go ahead and allow yourself to put yourself out there. Be bold. Don't have fear when it comes to, you know, the things that you desire. Don't feel like they're out of reach, because they're not. And for some of you, it's like you need to allow yourself to become more aware of your dreams, because your dreams are messages. Your dreams guide you when it comes to making better choices so that you can avoid certain situations. Some of you may see your dreams as, oh, it's just a little crazy dream, but it's actually a sign on how to, it's those ancient ancestors of yours guiding you on how not to, on how to get out of certain things. Some of you could be into divination, or you're a natural at it, whether you know it or not. You can reveal what is hidden. You hear answers. So for some of you Geminis, you guys are awakening to your gifts. This is what I'm seeing here. You're awakening to your own spiritual gifts, and a part of those spiritual gifts is that you have your clairs are activated. The things that sometimes you don't understand, that voice that's in your head that you think it's you talking to you, it's really not. It just sounds like your voice, but is the people that has passed on before you that are guiding you, that are telling you certain things. That's why certain ideas just come to you. There's some sort of level. For some of you, you already know this, but your gift is increasing, it's enhancing as you step more into your, when breaking free and being more bold, facing conflict, saying things that may be controversial, but it is what it is, because it's just how you feel. And majority of the time, what you say is also mixed with facts. It's like, there's certain things that so it's like, allow yourself to continue to walk in that boldness, because the more bold that you become with your everyday activities, the stronger your gifts come. And what you choose, the stronger your gifts get. And what you choose to do with those gifts is up to you. But just know that it's a compass for you to be able to navigate your life. So embrace it. Maybe you don't want to share it with the world. For some of you, it's like you have these moments where you have the urge to tell someone something and you don't know why. But it's like when you say it to them, they need to hear it, or it invokes some sort of emotion out of them, because you are tapped in, Gemini, more than you know. So don't doubt it. Don't doubt it. For some of you, you could be uh a Gemini, but you have water in your chart, maybe you don't even look into these things. Or maybe you were dealing with a water sign that could be significant. Yeah, water and air. You could have some sort of water. Check your water placements. You have water in your chart as well. It's a part of why you're so tapped in when it comes to your emotions. Look up, free horoscope on Astro Seek, or, one of those websites that gives you a free, you know, gosh, the word is not coming to me, but you know what I'm talking about. The ones that know. But just look up a free astrology chart. When you know the time that you were born, you'll be able to look it up and you'll be able to see more about yourself. Because for some of you, I'm getting that you're wanting to learn more about yourself. You're trying to connect with yourself on a deeper level, and there's things that are happening to you that you can't explain. And the whole thing is that no one is going to be able to explain it to you. It's for you to seek the inner knowledge on what these things mean. And for some of you, it's going to push you into where you may not be into things like this. What is divination? What does all of this mean? It's time for you to do your own research, because you, Geminis, you will be able to discover a lot of truth, especially when it comes to your beliefs, deepening your beliefs, expanding those beliefs. Look, recognize signs to prioritize yourself. Grace is sending signs about prioritizing yourself now. You might be a natural giver or have many responsibilities, yet this card is still an indicator that you need to prioritize yourself more, possibly more than you're used to. Let grace show you how. Prioritize adrenal health, rebalance, resist burnout, rebuild healthy boundaries. I'm going to read this card to you guys. Hold on one second. Some of you could be 31 years old, or you're needing to revisit something that happened when you were 31 years old, or when you were in your 30s, or before you hit your 30s. It says this card, more than any other in the deck, is a sign that warns against potential burnout. Feeling burnt out and exhausted can be quite common in the modern era. And when you've experienced a major loss, it's so understandable to feel this way. For people who love to give and support others, and folks who may have responsibilities to meet each day, prioritizing themselves might seem like a foreign concept, or even laughably impossible. Yet there are times in our lives when we must pull up the drawbridge to our own castle and focus more on tending to ourselves. This will look different for each of us based on our circumstances. Practice letting others know that you need to spend more time prioritizing yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed, drained, anxious, stressed, or depressed, a friend having to cancel at the last minute might be a sign from grace that you need a restful self care evening at home. Having a colleague share that they're making a resolution to prioritize themselves more this month could be another sign. Or reading an article on mindfully giving to others instead of over giving could be a supportive sign brought to you by grace. Were your childhood caregivers good at modeling healthy self-care? Who among your friends might offer self-care inspiration or tips? You are worthy of being top priority. We all go through periods of burnout or times when we feel close to burnout. Read articles by experts about burnout and how to avoid it or to recover from it. Ask your intuition whether there was times in the past when you felt burnt out. If so, what helped? It's a great moment to make an appointment with a healthcare provider and ask, how can you better support yourself? Research and ask a healthcare provider about any supplements or things like magnesium, vitamin C that might help with adrenal health. Consider having your thyroid tested or getting a general checkup. Eat small meals throughout the day. Make sure you're getting enough protein and get plenty of sleep or rest. Avoid unnecessary stress and drama, and keep exercise routines moderate so you don't exhaust yourself. If you let your healthy boundaries slip in your personal or professional life, reinstate them. Keep healthy boundaries with yourself by recommitting to self-care routines. Ask yourself internally every day, where and how can I prioritize myself more? Grace will help you answer that important question. Okay, this is what I have for my Geminis. Take care of your health, Geminis. I love you guys.